Hey guys, I'm back with another review. I'm really lucky and I'm super excited to have one of these to review and show off. Today I'm going to be looking at the Novritsch SSG-10 A1. This one belongs to my brother Lee, but I do have one on pre-order for myself, expected to arrive mid-July. So thanks to Lee for lending me yours for the review. Also it's my first sniper, so I'm lucky to have it as my first one. As you can see, you get this nice hard case when you purchase it. It has 4 locking catches, so let's go ahead and open it up and have a look inside. You do get this nice foam to protect the gun when you're transporting it. Set of instructions, so general warnings and safety guide. If you don't really read them, just chuck them back in the box. Barrel cleaning and unjamming rod, which is really cool. 28 round capacity magazine. And what I love about this magazine the most is the fact that it's clear, so you can see how many BBs are left inside. And also that it is single stacked, so you are never going to jam it up. So let's put the case away and let's have a look at the gun itself. Here it is, Novritsch SSG-10. Yes, I have left the scope on. I'll explain a bit more about the scope later on. Let's just talk about the construction, and it feels extremely lightweight. Weighs roughly about 2 kilo. It's made from nylon fibre polymer, and the receiver and rail and outer barrel are all made from aluminium, including the trigger and trigger guard. So yeah, it does feel really, really cool. There are 2 sniper rifles that you can buy from Novritsch. This is the A1. You can buy the A2. Differences between the A1 and the A2 is the stock and the bolt. So they're a little bit different. All the internals, everything else are exactly the same. It's just the this one has the M700 VSR-10 sort of style, whereas the A2 is more the Macmillan sort of tactical sort of look. So when you buy this, you do get a choice of 4 springs that you can have installed into your gun. You do get the M90 with an FPS of 330. You can either have the M150 with an FPS of 460, the M160 with an FPS of 500, and the M220 with an FPS of 700. This one I have here is fitted with the M160 spring. That's 500 FPS, which is the legal requirement for the UK. So make sure before you buy, check which spring is required for your country or region. So let's have a look at some of the features. Start from the back. You have the, as I stated, you have the M700 style stock with Novritsch sort of, I don't know if you can see that. Novritsch's sort of brand which is etched into the rubber. Next you have the rear sling mount, which you can take this little pin out and you can install the QD mount for your back sling. Next we have the trigger and the trigger guard. They're both aluminium parts, really, really strong. Safety catch is located just, I don't know if you can see it, where is it? There it is. Just here, so you've got down for safe and up for fire. Next you have the bolt, which is 90-degree angled bolt handle, which is really, really smooth when you're racking the bolt back. So it's nice and smooth, nice and crisp. That's a bit loud. Then you have the 20mm Picatinny rail system, so it's great for adding whatever optic you want to put on the top there. There is this little cutout section here, where the cylinder is. There's a little bit of rail here. That I would use for the front sling mount. The reason I say it is because if you want, the front one is here, you can use that for your sling, but if you was wanting to run a bipod, it would take that sling position away. There are how-to videos and loads of tutorial videos on Novritsch.com that tell you how to use and how to do things. On the other side, we have the hop adjustment, which is just here. It's a 20 position hop adjust. I haven't really played with the hop so much, but it is really super strong and sturdy. Underneath, the mag well. 28 round magazine will go in there with the release catch just here. The fluted outer barrel has this drilled sort of effect. Looks really cool. On the end you have the end cap, which can be removed like so. If you take it all the way off, it will reveal threads, and you can add the suppressor adapter. That's roughly about it for the features. Now what I'll do is I'll explain the internals, which give this gun its absolute greatness. Just like most Novrich guns, the SSG-10 has a maple leaf 60-degree hop-up booking and rubber. The barrel has a length of 430mm and is a 6.01 in a precision barrel, which is extremely tight. There is a CNC aluminium piston which comes with 2 glide rings, 2 barrel stabilisers, ensuring the barrel is always dead straight and the flight path of the BB is consistent and accurate with every shot fired. The hop-up chamber is really superior because it has the adjustment pins, has a slot on both sides for perfect adjustment. The gun is extremely quiet because you can buy air brake pins that you can install onto the piston. I think he does 4 on his website. There is 4 to choose from. I'm not overly sure what air brake pins in this, but with a suppressor mounted, it is extremely quiet. Everything inside of the gun is all CNC made and finished, so really solid internals, built to last and maintain that superb accuracy every time. Excuse me. When you purchase this gun, you do get a 25-year part warranty. So if anything breaks down or anything goes wrong, Novrich will replace the part free of charge. I think you only pay the shipping, which is next to nothing anyway. So, like I said, VSR-10 compatible. Any VSR-10 accessory will work. One accessory I will mention about is this magazine can be a pain in the arse to take out with gloves on. When you put it in, put the magazine in, you're good to go, you run out of ammo, you press the button and you're trying to pull it out with your fingers and with your gloves on, and it does not want to come out. It can be a pain. So one thing I will suggest is online you can buy these sort of like pull tabs, and all you do is you super glue it to the back of the magazine. It has a pull tab on it and it makes it so much easier to get these out. Next accessory is, as you already have seen, is the Novrich scope. I'm not going to lie, this is probably the best scope that I have ever used. It is fantastic. You get all your left and your right adjustments on the side and on the top. Other side is the battery for the illuminated reticle. All your parallax adjustments for your clear, crisp image. Absolutely fantastic. So clear. You do get these little flaps to keep the scope in good condition, so no dust or anything gets on the lens when it's been stored. Scope extender, it's another accessory. You do have to buy that separately. It does not come with a scope. Just gives it that look, makes it look cool. It also does mitigate reflection. So if you pair it up with the kill flash, you're not going to give your position away. Absolutely fantastic scope. I cannot recommend that anymore. Next is the suppressor adapter. So as I said earlier, the end cap can unscrew. That will screw into the end of the covering over the barrel, and it has a 40mm counterclockwise thread where you can add either the Novrich suppressor or any other suppressor you want to put on. So final thoughts on this gun. I was blown away by the look and the feel and the accuracy of the gun. It's well made and it has amazing internals inside. I'm not sure at the minute if there is anything out there that can come close to being as good as this. It shoots dead accurate out of the box with no upgrades needed, and believe me, it is like a laser when I say it shoots straight. The range is insane, absolutely insane. It is crazy. with the right BB and the correct position, a hot position, this rifle will definitely not let you down. Every time I've used this gun and I've aimed at something, it is, whether it's been from, obviously close range is quite simple to hit the target. If I've aimed at something from a distance, it has been spot on with every shot. So I'm really impressed with it. I cannot wait to receive mine in July. It seems ages away, but hey ho. It's been a pleasure doing it. It's been absolutely brilliant as a first sniper. And thanks again to Lee for letting me borrow it. And that's about it. If you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Leave a comment if you've got any comments, and I'll do my best to answer those. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.